Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. It is 3:30 in the morning. I can't go to sleep, so I'm doing this video and then I'll set it to post about, I don't know, maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock. I shouldn't have drank that damn coffee when I was doing that live. Anyway, man, boxing's heating up right now. Let me give y'all the boxing roll-up. Let's try to break this down. Now, Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn. And first of all, let me say, please like and subscribe. And consider becoming a member to the channel. Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn. They're agreed for September. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I think Ryan wins. I think that's an easy win for Ryan. But you just don't know what's going to happen with Conor, training camp. I mean, both of these guys are kind of unpredictable, but I do think it's a great fight for boxing. I just think Ryan wins. Speed, Conor has pressure, Ryan has the flash, Conor has the aggression. I mean, Ryan's got that Hollywood energy. Saw he was on Jimmy Fallon. Conor's got pure grit, and I think fans kind of split down the middle. I'm surprised to hear how many people think Conor Benn wins. I don't think he wins, but I'll tell you what, fans are excited because Ryan has that explosive hand speed and power. Conor Benn fights like he's trying to, break through a wall and, get his respect back after the ped issue. I call it a scandal. But I do think Benn's pressure style reminds some fans of Rolly's awkward aggression. Probably a bit more disciplined, technically sharper, but that's what gave Ryan some problems. Now, I'll say this. Ryan, he struggled with Rolly, but I still don't know why. Everybody feels he struggled because they said, hey, he's not on peds anymore. He fought Mario Barrios, and they suspected he may be back on the peds. I'm not telling you I think that, but I will tell you there's a noticeable difference in his performances. Now, when it comes to Benn, that constant pressure, maybe he wears Ryan down, and maybe he runs into that left hook. That's what I think is going to happen. Plus, Ryan's working on the right hand. But if Ryan can't control the distance, the fight becomes dangerous real quick because Conor Benn's going to come out strong. I just think Conor Benn's going to run into some shit. That's my opinion. But after this, Ryan is up and away. This has massive crossover appeal. UK versus USA energy, and it's a huge social media engagement, man. So let's see what happens. Potential career-defining fight for both men, a chance for Conor to become a champion at 147, which is what he's been saying he's going to do all along. I mean, lofty goals are cool. I just don't know if he'll be able to achieve that milestone he set for himself. Now, Usyk fighting in Egypt, I mean, the shit don't have me buzzing. I just think he's in a fight where if he loses, he affects his legacy. He can't afford a shocking upset. One mistake changes everything. I know he's at the end of his career, but this isn't how Usyk wants to go out. Don't go out like this with a loss. You know what I'm saying? Age may be catching up. I don't know. Usyk is special. He's elite. I don't think this guy stands a chance against him. The Van Heeren guy, maybe mispronouncing his last name. But as long as Usyk still has a tenth of his IQ, footwork, discipline, mental composure, nobody beats him. Simple. Now, Deontay Wilder and Derek Chisora, look, the fight makes sense, the rematch. Wilder rebuilding confidence. He gained momentum. He's getting some more activity. This is just an opportunity for him to maybe do what he chose not to do in the first fight with Chisora and knock him out. Now, Chisora, another payday. His fans are going to be behind him, and it could give him that final major career moment of ending his career on a win. But I'm going to tell you this. Wilder just needs technical rebuilding because Chisora hit him with some shit. He can't continue fighting with the same approach. He was wild. It was sloppy. And I just think without adjustments, he going to mess around and lose to Derek Chisora. That's all I'm saying. Now, Clarissa Shields and AB. Now, I'm not going to talk a lot about it here. I've already talked about it on lives. I'm going to do more videos about it. She apologized to Alicia Baumgartner, but the shit wasn't genuine. No one's buying the apology. It lacks sincerity. Women's boxing is being unnecessarily damaged by Clarissa Shields. And the perception is now that the controversy is overshadowing all women's accomplishments. And I know some people say, well, Hood, that's kind of a broad brush kind of statement, but I'm being for real. Nobody talking about, even me. I'm not talking about the other women as much as I should because Clarissa's giving us content gold. But Alicia is considering legal action. Fans are divided. Some saying, yo, get in the ring and handle it. Others are saying, sue her. Some say she doesn't deserve to go to jail. Others saying Sinclair's to the jail. So fans are split. Some are saying Alicia shouldn't run her mouth. The bottom line is she's considering options legally. And the big concern here is that the boxing industry is watching closely, and sponsors and promoters, they don't want chaos dominating headlines. And I think that's one of the main reasons why Alicia didn't fire back. One, she was in heels. Two, she's thinking about sponsors, thinking about the promoter, thinking about the direction to take in the women's boxing on MVP with the ESPN deal and everything. But that being said, we'll see what comes out of these two. The shit is like a Hollywood script. Just fasten your seatbelt and get your popcorn. Now, Amanda Serrano, she's returning in El Paso, man. And it's a major event. She still matters. Experience, pressure, power, veteran IQ, fan loyalty. And her branding speaks volumes. She ain't about that drama and all that. She's one of the faces of women's boxing because she keeps the focus on fighting and professionalism. And she deserves all the respect in the world. No, Shaki Foster and Ray Ford. That shit's going to be fireworks, man. One of the best stylistic matchups possible. If you're a diehard boxing fan, you don't want to miss this fight. But fans are split again. Fans are split on everything right now. Foster, slick, calm, skilled, defensive IQ. Ray Ford, aggressive, athletic, dangerous, momentum-driven. They both have the same qualities, in my opinion. So I think it's 50-50 violence, but I'm going with Usyk. Then Lomachenko's back to boxing. He just waited for that top-ranked deal to expire. So he's back. Gervonta sounds like he's coming back to the ring, but boxing fans still want to see Loma versus Gervonta. Will that fight happen? I don't know, but I'll say this. Great fantasy fight that could become a reality. But they both need to get active first. You know what I'm saying? Fans want that prime tank aggression, knocking people out. They want Lomachenko being in the matrix, angles and IQ. But I'm telling you, the fear is time is running out. They waited too long before making this damn mega fight, if it even happens. And people are just looking at Mayweather and Pacquiao taking too long. Wilder and Joshua never happened, and it looks like it's just not going to happen. So nobody wants to miss another mega fight. And I understand. Talking about missing fights. Rolly Romero missed a huge opportunity. So you got Jack Catterall returning against Giasov. Rolly just can't get a fight. I think they keep ducking him, in my opinion. But Catterall's expected to win comfortably against Giasov. Discipline, ring IQ, consistency, southpaw, power, speed. He's just very dangerous, and he's more active. Rolly, I don't know what he's going to do. I think he's high risk, low reward. That's why people won't fight him. Even he got a title. Still can't get people to fight him because of the danger and awkwardness he brings. Then Tiara Brown and Rapp, they're going to be fighting. The winner must face Ellie Scottney. WBC strap is going to be on the line. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Tiara Brown, she got huge pressure on her. Scottney is viewed as one of the smartest and most technically disciplined fighters in women's boxing. Creates a major pathway towards bigger opportunities. Speaking of people who need opportunities, it's Adrian Broner. He wants one more run. But we've been watching him with Dean the Great and all this drinking and partying. And look, fans are concerned that alcoholism he's got it bad. And I hope he gets help. But the years of inactivity, alcohol issues, mental health concerns, emotional wear from career decline, personal losses, depression. Fans still love his personality, but they worry about his overall condition, physically and emotionally. And I can understand. And you got Earl Spence and Tim Tszyu. The pressure's building, man. Earl Spence, he's got new expectations against Tim Tszyu. Brian Norman Jr. is his stablemate. They both work with Ronnie Shields. Brian Norman Jr. did the business against Wagner, didn't he? They feel that Ronnie Shields can revitalize Spence too. But Tim Tszyu is still dangerous. Tough, battle-tested, mentally relentless, new trainer as well. So fans expect violence and drama, not an easy night, but they are thinking that Earl Spence is going to do the business. I'm just telling you. Tim Tszyu got that Aussie, oi in him. He ain't gonna come in there and lay down. You gotta damn near kill that man, you know. And speaking of them Aussie, oi, the Osmoan, the Australian and Samoan Jaya Pataya. Him and David Benavidez becoming a mega fight. Everybody wants to see that fight now. Is becoming, I think, it's exploding in popularity. You know, they want it now. People are like, nah. We don't want to wait too long again for nothing. We talked again earlier about the Mayweather-Pacquiao delays, Joshua Wilder not happening, even Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis not happening. Forget this bullshit. Don't allow politics to ruin this fight. Get these two in the ring. Now, again, fans are split. Benavidez, pressure, volume punch and heart, relentless offense. Apataya, size, timing, footwork, power, cruiserweight strength. Fans see both as legitimate threats to each other, and I agree. And that's why the fight feels special. And I'm going to tell you right now, between those two, that shit's a 50-50 fight, but I'm going with the Osmoan. I just think, big, strong, he got all the talent, but just got to wait and see. Y'all keep cool. That's the rundown. I am In the Breeze.